closed cartridges, the spark of a new era. In 1808, Jean Samuel Pauly developed the closed cartridge, providing a breakthrough in the speed and efficiency with which guns could fire. By creating the closed cartridge, Pauly sparked a continual revolution in gun and artillery design. These new designs significantly impacted the way wars were and are fought today. The birth of gunpowder was accidental. It was first invented by alchemists in China in 850, while attempting to create an elixir of immortality. Gunpowder was a mixture of sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal. At the end of the Tang dynasty, gunpowder was being used in military devices. During the Song and Yuan dynasties, frequent wars spurred the development of cannons and fire arrows shot from bamboo tubes. The development of the wick in 1364 allowed guns to be fired more reliably than with the match. Over time, armies obtained more range from their weapons by grinding the gunpowder more finely. With these developments, war tactics began to shift from melee combat to long-range warfare. In 1630, the flintlock mechanism evolved weapon technology, as it was a cheap and reliable method of powder ignition. This was the last major innovation before the closed cartridge. The discovery of mercury fulminate by scientist Edward Charles Howard in 1800 enabled a breakthrough in powder ignition, as it is impact detonated instead of heat detonated. In 1807, Alexander Forsyth was frustrated with the long delay of his matchlock, which caused his prey to sense him before he fired. By experimenting with the new chemical mercury fulminate, he developed a percussion cap. This invention used a system similar to the flintlocks, however it struck the substance directly, removing the delays. This system still required multiple components: the percussion cap, powder, and a lead ball. In 1808, Jean Samuel Pauly opened a firearms shop in Paris with François Prelot. Pauly already had several inventions to his credit. A former artillery sergeant in the Swiss Army, he focused on methods to improve the portability of weapons. In 1812, Jean Samuel Pauly eliminated the need to carry multiple components in order to fire a weapon. He invented the first fully enclosed and integrated cartridge, and took out a patent on a gun that fired these cartridges.
Now a shooter could reload faster and have several rounds ready to fire. Additionally, the new cartridge reduced the danger of loading too much powder in the barrel. Pauly mentions that his gun and cartridges fired at 10 times the speed of other guns of that era.
Pauly's first enclosed cartridge had a paper case. He invented a brass case soon after,
which provided weatherproofing for the powder. The brass case stopped air leaks, increasing pressure to push the bullet faster. For nearly 1,000 years, firearms required many separate elements to work. The rapid discovery and evolution of mercury fulminate in the percussion cap fundamentally changed firearms. However, it wasn't until Pauly combined these discoveries into a closed cartridge did the true breakthrough occur. This broke speed, accuracy, and cost barriers, and is still the standard 212 years later. With the advent of the closed cartridge, the shift to breech-loading weapons began. A case could be made that there was no immediate impact, as Pauly's attempts to sell the cartridge and gun design to Napoleon were unsuccessful. Yet, as Pauly's patents expired, other manufacturers adopted and adapted the designs. Well-known guns, such as the Spencer, Sharps, Henry Repeater, and the Burnside carbine, were developed. The refinement of machining techniques through the 19th century created the ability to mass produce these cartridges and the guns that used them. World War I was the first major war where closed cartridges were mass-produced and used universally. The cartridges allowed guns to fire at unprecedented speed, accuracy, and force. The ultimate example of this in World War I was the machine gun. The machine gun could fire hundreds of rounds per minute with the pull of a trigger. This advancement is known as one of the 5 major evolutions in technology which dramatically changed how war was fought. The development of the closed cartridge was a major step in the modernization of warfare. In the 212 years since Pauly's invention, guns have continued to evolve. The estimated 550 million guns in the world today are equipped with faster load times, increased bullet velocity, and increased ammunition capacity, and they all use closed cartridges. These advances forever altered battlefield formation techniques, tactical planning, and arsenals. The closed cartridge changed how war is waged.